How nice is this, having a male southern ground hornbill just moving along here on this big open clearing just south of our camp. And it is such a stunning bird, and they're quite large. And as you can see, just roaming around. They are in family groups here. So there's one or two other ones that's around this open clearing. But isn't this beautiful? I love them to bits. Here at Djuma Private Game Reserve in Sabi-San, South Africa. Good morning, everybody. My name is Cedric. Behind the camera with me here on Rusty, we've got Gert. Donkey. Thank you for joining us. But it's nice just to see them here on this open clearing. Now, why I say it's a male, you'll see pretty much the red that's situated just below the beak. It's completely red. If it's a female, she'll have... Oh, sorry, that was just somebody that's shouting my name. Yeah, clearly that is my name. But yeah, I will get back to him very shortly. But yeah, that one that just went behind there is a male. I think the one that's in front of him is a female. Now the female's got like the... Pretty much, it's not completely black below the beak. There's like little two black, how can I say, bald spots just below the beak itself. It's also got some red, but not completely red, as you can see there now. So that is a female. A female southern ground hornbill with a male that's just following suit. And now what they're busy doing, they're just moving along here on this open clearing. And of course what they're looking for is anything like little snakes and little lizards, geckos, even maybe a tortoise for some reason roaming around at this time of the year. I doubt it, but yeah.
Miss June here is looking fabulous but absolutely huge. June, what did you eat? I mean, that is a full hyena. And of course, little Junebug is here too. Hyena cubs at this age just make me laugh. They just want mom. They just want to be everywhere. Look, literally everywhere. In, up, around, on. And sometimes mom gets a little bit annoyed. But we have been visiting this den every day. But sometimes we come and it's just Junebug. And some of you will know, but maybe some of you don't. The etiquette that WildEarth follow here is that we don't stay at dens, any den really, without the adult. It's not the right thing to do. So although you want the cubs, whether it's leopard, lion, or even cheetah, hyena, you want them to be familiar with the car, of course you do. You also don't want to encourage behavior that they get so used to the car that you possibly draw them out of their safety net or draw them out of their den towards the car, and then you... Oh. Lovely. And then you... Oh dear, I can't remember what I was saying there. And then you're leaving that animal very vulnerable, especially when it comes to hyena cubs. They become so used to the car, and then they start to get really curious about the car. Rubber tires, excellent for chewing. All of these things. Oh. June is now sitting down in her puddle of urine. Oh no, now she's going to sleep in it. This is just wonderful. My goodness. Now we're going to suckle. I think she is too full to move to an appropriate bathroom space. So anyway, to finally finish off that thought that I'm trying to, it's irresponsible, basically. At least when mom is there, mom can protect whatever animal it is. June can protect Junebug. They're familiar with the vehicle here. June's relaxed. Look at this. We're here. We're seeing this precious moment. And same with leopard cubs. Any leopardess is there to protect the cub, to listen, to smell, to react. You don't want to have the cub out on their own. It's not responsible at all.
It's like a lucky packet every time you head out. We are likely to see some elephants. There's still some buffalo around. Leopards are always on the cards because they can reveal themselves at any moment. It is going to be a nice warm day, a warmer than usual winter's day. Right, finally an elephant. As many elephants as there were a couple of days ago, it seems like even the elephants have taken a bit of a disappearing act. But no, they're still around, and here's one. Here's that same bull we had yesterday. Yesterday afternoon. I reckon it's the same guy. Interesting, he's now... It looks like he's feeding on that bush, but he's not. He's eating grass at the base of that bush. Interesting to see if he eats it, because that is a magic guwari bush, and its leaves are very bitter, very high tannin content. But yeah, now there we can see it is in fact grass that is grabbed from underneath the bush. Fred reckons beautiful view, very green. Indeed, you know, Fred, but also we've had some late rains, and normally this time of the year it's not as green. I mean, it's less green than it is in summer, but also those trees that you see there are the sedges. They don't shed their leaf. Now, they're evergreen, they're not the sedges. They are evergreen. The guwari, they basically stay green throughout the year. Some trees here shed their leaves, the majority of them though. But there are quite a few that retains their leaves in the dry season, which could create the appearance of greeniness. Now look, there is still quite a bit of green grass, but I can see the bulk of the grass is starting to really turn into the golden yellow color. Very late in the year for that, and that's because we had big rains in summer and late rains and early winter rains, which is unusual. We had rain 2 days ago, which is very out of season for us here. We mainly get our rain in our summer, which is October to about March, April.
Wonderful family group of elephants just taking it easy over here. It was a nice experience, you know, as we parked off the road, just so that we can give the roadway for people who want to pass, or if they are driving on the road. We like to do our segments off the road. Anyway, so I was driving off the road and I was, you know, snapping some of the grass, I guess. And this one young elephant really was curious by us. And you know how they sometimes come charging the vehicles, these young bulls, and then turn and run back. He wasn't doing that, but he was just walking so confidently towards the vehicle, very, very curious by the vehicle, and then turned, and now is actually feeding with its mom now. Wonderful. Really is just so nice with this light at the moment, and because it's getting nice and warm, not only these elephants, but I would imagine most of the elephants on Madikwe, they're all going to be in the sun at the moment. So I have a feeling we're going to see a fair amount of elephants this morning. One thing I've always found it amazing is, you know, when elephants, you know, start to feel cold, or if it's starting to rain, or whatever the case may be, or there's high winds and they feel that they don't want to be in the open, they start to go into the dense vegetation and they can truly disappear.
As it turns out, we do have an elephant, so we're gonna stick with that because it's a beautiful viewpoint that we could never ever get tired of. and a very big elephant bull that is down at the bottom of the basin having some breakfast. Now this particular viewpoint, this is called God's Window, so it is absolutely stunning. You can certainly see why. And it gives us these really nice, different views of animals from the top. But we're actually very close to the cave as well. The cave is just below us. The overnight cave. It's a beautiful place to be. Now it sounds like the rest of the herd, because we were looking for elephants this morning, the rest of the herd has gone into the thickets. It's been a lovely morning. I'm happy that the sun is out now and it seems to be warming up a little bit. We're going to take full advantage of that situation as those wildebeest start running in the distance. Who knows why. But if you want to join us for our sunset safari, please do. We'll be out at 2:30 p.m. Central African time for another live adventure in the African bush. We're looking forward to seeing you, and thanks again for joining us. Have a great day or night, wherever you are, and see you later.